Welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to give you a tour. It is early June. We are a 1 acre flower farm in zone 9B in Central California. Let's go have some fun. All right, we're going to start in the sunflower section. You can see the sunflowers are staggered. They're different heights. We try and plant new ones each week so we have them at the farm. You can see we even got some starting to show up. Love sunflower season. They're fun and easy to make bouquets with. This here, give me some help. Put in the comment section. This is a screen we built. We put sweet peas up on it, and it looked great during the spring. And of course, sweet peas don't grow year round. We've decided it needs to be a focal point in the farm. So if you can think of a perennial, we're in zone 9B that we could plant that would grow and add interest, some color. Flowers at some point in time during the year, not a flower we would use for production, but just something that would look good in the farm that people would like. I'd appreciate it. So as we head through the sunflowers, you'll see there's a couple empty rows. Those are for sunflowers also. We will just keep adding those each week. Then we're going to get into some fall zinnias. Just the color of the flower matches more fall, and marigolds. We also use those in the fall. Then the next two sections here, or two rows, are Lisianthus crop. You can see it's just starting to bud. We love Lisianthus here, and it looks amazing. We're super excited. It was one of the things that kind of put us on the map last season and got people to come out to the farm because it's such a beautiful flower. We will all move into the filler flower kind of section, our background flowers, where we keep them all. We have some straw flowers that are started, and you can see some celosia. We haven't decided which one we're going to keep from a standpoint of in production. So the first time we grow something, we grow lots of varieties just to see what's going to work, or what we like to use. Next to that is yarrow. This yarrow is 2 years old. It is crazy. I think some of it's almost 5 feet tall. But it is a great plant, not only for flower production, but it does a wonderful job of bringing in beneficial insects and keeping our pest population at bay. Then we have Status, which is probably my favorite. I love using that flower. You can see we kind of had to spread the Dusty Miller out. Gumfrina, Salvia. Get into the sun a little bit here. We even have some Thai basil that we use. People like the scent or the smell of it. So a truck comes by, you can see we have the salvia in the purple color too. I actually like the purple over the pink. It's hard to find bluish, purplish colors for flower production. And then we've got our dahlias. They're just starting to come into bloom. There's a couple that have some flowers on them. Nothing we can use yet, but they're getting there. They're getting there. Over here, we have some branching sunflowers. The branching sunflowers take a little longer for us to get to the flower section, or where we could use them, so we keep them in a different area. And then amaranth. This is also one of my favorite top filler flowers. We just did the brown or biscuit color last year. The red has been a hit. The green that has kind of this cascading effect, and the coral up there, I don't think I'd grow those again. They're not my favorite to use, but the red has just been amazing. So next year we'll probably cut back to just the red and the biscuit color. The section next to it is just another succession planting of it. And then we have our zinnia block. And our zinnias, we have to start later than most, just because we're next to the river. And on the river, we get a little bit more moisture in the air, and these are susceptible to powdery mildew. But they're just starting to come in. We're a couple of weeks away from getting stems that are long enough to use. But we're getting there, it's close. And then maybe one of my another new favorites, I know I got a lot of favorites. This is called Green Gems. We just trialed it this year. It's the first time we've ever grown it. But the seed pods on the end, I don't know if you can see that, are gorgeous and they look good with sunflowers. I mean, pardon my shadow there, the amaranth, the Thai basil, those are my favorite to put with sunflower bouquets. And then we have a little rosemary going back here. I'm going to show you a couple other areas of the farm that we use that aren't for growing. This is our water setup and our horse corral. We call it a horse corral because that's what it used to be. We moved it from another part to the property, and it's now our shed and has our walk-in cooler in it. That's what the AC unit is on the outside. We're not so spoiled that we get air conditioning in there, but we have our CoolBot walk-in cooler. This is our first season with it. And then we just kind of built some bays for our grass clippings. I save all my grass clippings from the lawn. We use them in the fall. Topsoil, bark. And then last but not least, so we have about a third of the property that's not finished being built out. As you can see, I have my water lines out here so we can get that done, but it's a little hard to figure out. So the far section way over here is where we will move sunflowers and sweet peas to, because that's full sun all the time. That's our little checkout trailer. See if I can zoom it in a little bit here. That's our little trailer where people pay when they come to the farm. We will leave from this gate, we will leave a driveway that goes back to the bins so we can bring in wood chips and compost. And then I am standing underneath these two big pistache trees, and this will be a shade perennial garden. And the sunflowers, the driveway, and the perennial garden we hope to get to this late summer and into fall, so we can get the sweet peas in. And then last but not least, we have our marionberries that we grow along the roadside. They're my favorite berry, and they're also a good anti-theft device, because if you've never grown marionberries, it's like razor wire. So once they fill in, they'll do more than what the barbed wire is doing on the fence. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Remember, live life in full bloom.